Hey everybody, Allie J here. So I just wanted to give you a quick update of what's going on with the podcast. So I am trying to get this program called Streamlabs to work. If I can't seem to get it to work or something doesn't work out soon, I might try a different program. But the idea is I want to try and create a little bit more professional looking, just being able to put multiple screens or different having guests and things like that on, which I can do directly through YouTube, but I can only have up to one guest. So my goal is to have some kind of streaming program up and running here soon, and to be able to get a live stream to you soon. So for now, this is what I have been doing. Um, so I'm not going to do a full-fledged podcast again or live stream today. I had a procedure done yesterday, a medical procedure, so I'm feeling pretty good from it, but I didn't really have much time to prepare again for the live stream, and I am going to be working this afternoon. So rather than trying to squeeze all that in at once, I don't usually work on Fridays, but I am going to be subbing today, so I'm just gonna keep this short and sweet for today. But I just wanted to let you all know that I haven't forgotten about the live stream. I am working on it. I just have to work out all the details, and I want to thank everybody so much for your support, for your prayers, for everything that's been going on, all the medical stuff. Those of you who know what's been going on. Um, the procedure I had done yesterday was just more of a preventative procedure to prevent like infections and things like that. So um, I won't go into too much detail on that. And then I've had some other issues come up over the last few months and last year that are being addressed now. So um, that is a whole separate issue from what I had done yesterday. So I'm kind of working through that as well. But hey, all things work together for good to them that love the Lord and those who are called according to his purpose. I probably didn't say that exactly right, but you know, I really appreciated that video that Mike Donahue had put out about God's will for our life. You know, sometimes we think that, oh, well, God's got a specific purpose and a will for our life, and we just have to be willing and ready for it. That's not always the case. Sometimes things come up, sometimes things happen, and sometimes what we think is God's will for our life really is not. And sometimes God might have us in a place. I talked about this in one of my very first episodes last year. Sometimes God puts us in a place where he uses us for a period of time, and then he moves us. And, I've been in that place many times. Do we always follow God's will for our life? Sometimes we jump the gun. Sometimes we can speed the process, try to speed up the process, and then we kind of get outside of God's will, maybe get outside of God's will. Maybe that can happen. That can happen too. But if we are focusing on the here and the now and what we are supposed to be doing right here, right now, I believe that we can be in the center of God's will. And it's not just one particular thing. So it's just something to encourage you with everything that I've dealt with over my whole lifespan. Um, sometimes it's easy to think, okay, God, what do you have for me? What do you have for me? I want that one thing. I want that thing that you have for me. Maybe he has multiple things for you. Maybe he's got other plans for you than what you think are your plans. His ways are higher than our ways, and his thoughts higher than our thoughts. And so sometimes we can let our thoughts, sometimes our thoughts can interfere with what God is trying to do in our life, and we can miss something. So I'm just encouraging you today, um, from my own struggles and different things that I've gone through, things that I have done in my life, whether that be the different jobs that I've had. I look at it as God had a purpose for me there, and it was time to move on. And that's what he does. That's what he does sometimes. There are a lot of people out there who stick with a particular thing or job for many, 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 many years, and that's great. That's great. And I'm hoping someday that God gives me that as well. But with everything that I'm dealing with medically and other things like that, I'm just making the most of where I'm at right now. So, all that being said, I just want to encourage you today, be open and willing to see what God has for you to do, because you never know. You don't want to miss something. So I just wanted to encourage you today with that, and kind of give you a little update on what's been going on with me, why I haven't been going live, and all that different jazz. So it's, yeah, it's a lot of technical issues. It's not really been my health per se. My health's been good for the most part, but it's just been a lot of technical difficulties. I spent a half an hour thinking I was doing a live stream on YouTube last Friday, and turned out it never went because I was doing it through Streamlabs, and it said it was broadcasting, but it wasn't there. So I have to figure all that out. But anyway, I digress. We will get this figured out. So anyway, I just want to say I hope you have a wonderful weekend, a wonderful day. I've got plans to, my band is going to be playing at Shiloh Bible Church this Sunday, so we're excited to be doing that. And we have some other things coming up in the near future. And then just the usual stuff. But I just want to encourage you to just focus on the Lord through all these times, whether it's through the politics, through the, there's so much focus on the hard times that we're going through, whether it's economically, financially, all the different things that are happening. Just remain focused on the Lord, and He will supply our needs, what we need. Sometimes we think what we need is what we want. What we want is what we need, but what we really need is something else. So just wanted to encourage you with that as well. So, all right, well, I'm going to head out here. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, a wonderful day, and I'll see you right here next time. I'm Allie J.